Hey guys, this is Matt Granger, that Nikon guy for mattgranger.com. Mr. I Capture Moments left a comment on one of my videos asking for a review of the D7000 and the 24 to 72.8 lens as a combo. So I've gone out to get some test footage on that. Take a look. Here's the D7000. It's a new generation DSLR that sits between the D90 and the D300S. It's a prosumer DSLR, but it really seems to be, it's new to the lineup. You know, it isn't replacing either of those cameras, it's taking up a new position in between them. And it really does, in almost every specification, fall between the two cameras. It's got a brand new sensor from Nikon that's been specially engineered for the D7000. It's the second camera announced this year that has the new X-Speed 2 processor, which allows for faster image and video handling, and it allows the full 1080p HD video rather than just the 720. Okay, so here's the D90. It's been around for ages. It's a fantastic camera. I'm just going to go through and compare some of the differences between the two, pros and cons, and then I'll show you some footage and photos. So, the first and most important difference between the D7000 and the D90 is the sensor. The D7000 has a new 16.2 megapixel sensor, whilst the D90 has the older 12.3. It's newly designed, and as I've said before, inside the camera is basically technology. Each generation is getting better, so that's a plus. The new D7000 has different specifications on the sensor as well. It has a native range of 100 to 6400, which boosts up to 25,600, whereas the D90 was 200 to 3200 and only boosted to 640. So it's got an extra stop in native and an extra 2 in boost mode. And interestingly, the D7000 has a base ISO of 100, which I think the D3X may be the only other one out there at the moment that has that. So there you go. So if it does go all the way up to 25,600, well, that's a fantastic range for this sort of a point in the market. The D7000 shoots images at 6 frames per second, which again is right in between the D90 and the D300S. When it comes to AF system, it's again right in the middle. It has a 39-point focus system with 9 cross sensors. It's got a lot more white balance and auto, a more accurate white balance control, but as you'll see from my pictures, it didn't nail it in the shop, that's for sure. The D7000 is mostly plastic, but it has the back cover and the top magnesium alloy. The D90 is fully plastic and the D300S is fully magnesium alloy. So again, right in the middle there. A nice feature of the D7000 does have 100% viewfinder. It does have one button live view, and it also has quiet mode, which is quite handy depending on the sort of work you're doing. And the D7000 has dual memory cards, the SD. I don't know if you have a preference on SD or compact flash, let me know. But it has dual compact flash, so you can have RAW going to one, JPEG to the other, or overflow, or copying both as a backup. Quite handy. Take a look. I shot some video footage inside the camera shop with the D7000, and then I'll show you some images I took on it using the kit 18 to 105 lens and the 24 to 70. And this is the D7000 with the 18-105.
Absolutely, so obviously it's more expensive that way, but you do get a better lens, so you can go from like a...
That's all I know. This is all okay, and this is all okay, it's just that bit.
Focusing during the filming, or?
Basically they all look the same.
Okay.
Feel the same.
Yeah.
Right, and then this is the flip screen. I don't know how important that is if you ever want to.
You're pending 12 bucks, you get a go slow.
Okay. And then so it'll pick out the face and focus on it, even when you zoom. Well, that's quite impressive. Seems a bit off though. Let's see.
Yeah, otherwise they're both 80 megapixels.
Okay, so that was 2 short clips shot in the store. It was quite nifty. It was picking out with face detector people's faces as I moved around and trying to focus in on them. It wasn't too fast, but the guy said I was panning too quickly, so that could have been an issue. Now let's take a look at some of the sample photos that I took. Okay, here's a shot of me looking incredibly sleepy that the storeman took for me, and here it is at 100% crop, so not too bad, and that's at 1600 ISO. Now here's a series I took to demonstrate the ISO. This is at 200 and 100% crop, 800 and 100% crop, 1600 and 100% crop, 3200, and you'll notice the white balance shifted from that last one, and 100% crop, 6400 and 100% crop. And now watch when I switch over to the 1280 how badly the color cast went on this one. Okay, so it's 12,800, and here's the 100% crop of that. And finally, here we are at 25,600, and look at the 100% on this. It's rubbish. Here's a shot taken with the D7000 using the 24-70 2.8. Admittedly, this is only at 400 ISO, but check out the full crop, and it is lovely, nice and sharp using that faster lens. And here's another shot with the 24-70, and again 100% crop. Okay, so what did you think? Not the best test shots, but it's what I could get seeing I don't own this camera. So which should you buy? If you're looking for one, should you be looking at the D90, the D7000, or even the D300S? If you're just getting started, the D90 is a great camera. You can make beautiful images with it. You can't go wrong, and they've come down a lot in price since the D7000 came out. If you're a bit more advanced and you want something a little bit sturdier, and you'll appreciate the features of the dual SD card, one button live view, the full 1080 video, better autofocus, and the higher resolution, all those things I outlined at the beginning, then it is a good step up, and it's getting towards the semi-professional range. The D300S, I think, is for someone a bit more serious and who's really getting out there and taking their camera into a bit rugged locations, because it's the first of those three that has the really well built body. All in all, they're all great cameras. The D7000 is the newest. It'll have all the new whiz-bang features. One thing I don't like about it, they've combined a double ring on the top ring, so you've got the scene mode and everything, and then a second ring halfway down that pop up a photo for you. I found it really frustrating to use, but that could be just because I'm an old fogey and I've been using the old layout for a long time. Okay, in terms of scores, speed 6.5, build 6, features 6.5, sensor 6.5, and reliability 6. So that's a total of 31.5, and you could give it an extra 1 or 2 if you are using top quality glass. I couldn't give it any more than 6.5 for the sensor, even though it's brand new, because at 25,600 it looks like mud, and at 1280 you're really not going to be able to print with that either. I hope that's been helpful. As always, I would recommend get what you can afford in terms of body. Go for the newest one, or at least one of the new generation ones if you have the option, and then spend your money on getting a better quality lens. This has been Matt Granger, that Nikon guy, for mattgranger.com. Please leave me a thumb and a comment if you have any questions or suggestions for videos. I'd love to hear them. See you later.